The haters said we'd never make it to episode 15, but here we are.
Did anyone? I didn't know anyone was still listening.
I think they were right.
That's right. Well, hey, we can go to episode
We'll go forever. We'll go to
478.
infinity.
Hey, they hate us.
We don't
They
think-
ain't us.
That's right. So,
Yes.
so good evening, fellas.
Good evening.
Right, it's good to have you guys here.
Oh, it's still playing.
Yeah, that's a lengthy jingle for sure. So, I've got a good episode tonight. We're gonna get back into popcorn. We didn't do a full popcorn segment in our last episode because we were at the River House for the barbecue battle. So we're glad that's back. We've got a juicy topic for that. We've got our guest, Dean Martelli. You guys ever had Dean's
I have.
treats?
I have had Dean's treats.
I think tonight will be my first night.
Yeah, very good.
I've had his sweets and his treats.
Yeah,
Not his meat.
excellent. And then we'll have Beyond RiverTown.
Oh, and there's also a surprise segment.
surprise segment.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
90s theme songs.
Oh.
You guys are going to guess
That's
which theme song.
excellent.
I'd probably do
90s.
better Dan's. I mean, what do you grew up like watching like Welcome Back Kotter and Starsky and Hutch?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably do better at this.
Yeah,
As you're younger?
I can win the 70s. I could win the 80s. I'll be competitive in the 90s, I think. So
The
that
Jeffersons.
sounds fun. Thanks, Ryan. Good idea. Let's do it.
All in the Family.
Yep. Man, there's some good looking
Rhoda.
concoctions in front of us.
So, yeah, what? Yeah, he's just going to keep talking.
Yeah, he will. He will.
All right.
Let's go drink of the week.
So what you want?
Wow, we're getting right into it.
One beer.
Mine's leaking.
I think that's the effect he's going for.
on the
That's
inside.
with leak with an A.
Yeah, that is a
Dribbling.
rimmed glass there. So
It's
hopefully
been rimmed.
It's leaking on the inside. Yeah, perfect.
What do you
So-
call that rimming?
No, that is
That's a
not
rim
what I
shot.
know.
Rim job.
Yes. So what you have before you, gentlemen, we're at my house
Interesting.
tonight, so it's my obligation to provide a libation.
Well, we
for you.
keep having it at your house for the free drinks.
This is gonna. I'm
Yeah,
very
We're
optimistic.
gonna have
Are
to
you?
go
You
to
think
Tillsworth
how
and
sweet
I'll
you
say
think
so.
this is going to be?
It just
Not
looks
gonna be that sweet.
very well thought out. It
Very
looks,
colorful, very
I
decorative.
love the color.
There was a challenge laid out when the sheriff was with us, and we were talking about, Todd, you had a rant about people stopping
Todd always has
in traffic, right? That
Well,
people
they're at the
would-
light and they
would not
don't
go
pay
for the
attention. They're
cigarette,
looking at
but-
their phone and the light turns green. Then I don't go. 'Cause
And so I said, yeah, my family would tell you that I call those people ass wipes. And someone said, that sounds like a
That's not the
drink.
name of this drink, is it?
So
the
I'm
what?
christening this the ass wipe.
What?
I like it even more now. That's-
So is it the color here in the drink? Is that like
That's
if you
actually
have
shit.
freshener in your toilet?
and this is
Slide.
shit around the rim.
This is actually modeled after the After Eight Martini at the Teeny Martini Bar.
I want to
right there
take
in
a.
St. Augustine. It is rimmed with chocolate sauce.
That's what.
on-
Sure it
on
is.
the martini glass.
So
What,
this is
what are we calling this then?
I love the ass
After
wipe.
Eight. After
Oh.
Eight Martini. But,
So this is a neat fact, though. This is perfect for what I'm about to talk about. We now have a YouTube channel. We have for some time, but these are all now on YouTube. Is that correct, Ryan? You're in charge of the IT here.
It's gonna be, yeah.
Yeah. So somebody could see
You
the.
can see that. They're
They
gonna
can-
see all the stuff we eat from Dean,
They're going to see what.
but
Well,
they're
they
also
won't
gonna
see how Dan
we.
put this on the rim, but what happened?
He just took a picture of you. I don't know.
So
man, you're a handsome
oh, that's they all. Yeah.
Let's go.
man. So
Let's go.
This is
What was the
After
picture
Eight.
all about? Speaking of the picture, I saw your pictures. Your pictures on my phone from the other night.
Oh, good.
Just discovered that today.
Don't ever leave your phone unattended around me. So, gentlemen, cheers to the After Eight dinner drink.
I already took a drink, but cheers.
That's all right. And we're getting chocolate sauce on other glasses. So I hope it's good.
It's not super sweet.
Yeah.
It's definitely got some bite.
Yep. So we always go to Titsworth for
It's worth
initial reaction.
he's blowing out over there.
Yeah.
It's like a grasshopper. It's minty.
I want to call it the
Never had a grass.
Frankenstein.
So
Looks like
I'll tell you what's in it while you contemplate your rating.
There's some sort of cream to mint or some sort of
Cream to
mint.
mint.
Yeah.
There's Godiva chocolate
Mm.
liqueur.
Is that on the rim or is that something else?
No, that's actually Godiva liqueur in the martini itself,
Was that liqueur in the front?
and a little bit in the rear.
Liqueur on the top?
Yeah. And chocolate vodka. You ever heard of such?
No.
Yeah, chocolate vodka. And the last ingredient is Bailey's Irish cream. And then
What makes it green? I guess the cream to
creme de
mint.
mint. Yeah, that's very good.
Did you already have all these ingredients?
I did, because Beth really liked this when we were at Teeny Martini Bar, and so she's made it at home here a couple times. In fact, we
She a
just
big
ran out-
drinker?
No, not a big drinker, but she will enjoy it.
She's doing all right, though.
Yeah. We just ran out of the Bailey's Irish cream, though, as I poured these, so I'll have to replace that. But so this is the After Eight, because of those dinner mints.
It is after 8.
After
Mhm.
those have been a frequent topic of conversation here among us. So
At
this
least
would
these
be
have
a
been in the
chilled-
chiller.
Yeah,
They back in the
for your
fridge.
liking, a chilled
This is
After Eight.
I feel like this is like
Olive
an
Garden.
after, well, yeah, just
so,
right on cue. It's like a after meal drink
Mhm.
almost, like
Yeah.
a
The reason
think
I
that's
made
the
it
point.
tonight is that Dean
we-
Martelli is going to be here with his
but you're supposed to have it
wheats
after you
and
eat.
Savory. Well, truth be told, we've already enjoyed Dean's meal, as we
Especially if you're watching
recorded
on
our guest-
YouTube.
Yeah, we record our
Or
guest
watching the
segment first.
video.
we do these out of order.
Back for them. So,
Well,
so
nobody
yeah, I thought
told
it'd be
me.
perfect. Enough beating around the bush there, Todd. We
Okay.
need more from you.
Yeah,
Always beating around the bush.
I love to beat the bush. So let me try one more time. Mm.
I'm confident this is going to score higher than the Super Bowl slammer.
Not going to score as high as the crapple, though.
Wow, it's in its own kind of its own category. So with that in mind, I'm going to give it a 7.9.
Well, it's pretty high.
Yeah,
That is pretty high.
it's. I'm tired
Your
of
discriminating palate.
getting down on Dan.
I appreciate that.
He's tired of it, too. He's told you to stop several times.
So 7.9,
7.6.
7.6.
Wow.
Right. So I suppose I could come in at a 7.75, which would make our average.
No, we don't go
7.75.
2 decimals. You got to round up. That's a 7.8.
Let's start going to like thousands.
Okay. So I'm going to go 8.2. For
Always
purposes
just
of
cheating
easy
for math.
And that gives us a overall rating of 7.9. So Ryan, how would you describe it?
It is. It's minty. It's the Olive Garden after mint.
Yeah,
Olive Garden after.
that's a good with a little bit of an alcohol bite.
Okay.
Not much though.
This is the first drink I have ever shaken.
Yeah, I heard you. And it's like I thought we were like a James Bond movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely.
Shaken, not stirred.
That's right.
How-
So
How did you know how much to shake it?
I Googled.
You really Google? I would
That's
just shake it for a little bit. Until it,
I wouldn't dare let you see my browsing history, but
you've
the
shook
most
it
recent
before,
one
haven't you?
was,
He had one of those
House
weights that
Mexican
Yeah.
Kitchen.
he was practicing.
It took two hands, so I was quite familiar with the sensation.
Oh,
So that's a 7.9 for the After Eight
pretty good.
Martini. Yeah. So,
So this is would this really be a legit martini?
vodka
what-
based. The Teeny Martini Bar bills it as a martini. It's on their menu.
So
And how-
if they say it, it's got to be.
Exactly.
How close does this taste to the teeny martini
I think it's
version?
pretty close. I was hoping that y'all would pinpoint it as tasting like the mint, because
Oh, yeah.
that means I was close.
You were close.
I love the color too. It's
Yeah.
like a potion or something. Like
Interestingly enough, when Beth and I were down there a year or so ago, and they poured hers, the glass shattered right in front of her as they
Wow.
were pouring it out of the shaker. So we
What's
think
that
I
mean?
got one of them for free. So that was nice.
did it get on her?
She did get a little wet, yeah. All right, so that's getting you started with our what are we drinking?
Yeah.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings songs that remind him of the good times, he sings the songs that remind him of the better time.
All right, time for popcorn.
Yeah, and we're going to try going with a different.
Okay, all right, we've tried
Different
TO, we've
intro.
tried TT.
This is from the from some of the technology we've invested in, right? I mean, we're
Yes,
we're investing back into the company with some of this good stuff here. Some of this good stuff here that we're about to hear
Get your popcorn ready.
for the next segment.
Popcorn is getting ready.
When he
It's popping
hits
right
the
now.
button.
All right.
That was it?
That's it.
We waited for that?
Yep, sorry.
That
There's
was,
no good
Lane
sound,
Kiffin,
but
right?
yeah, that's Lane.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin before last year's Alabama game.
Son of Monty Kiffin, the defensive coordinator for Nebraska back in their heyday.
Yep. Indeed.
As a Tennessee fan, I don't like to talk about Lane Kiffin.
Okay. Well, hey, you started it, buddy.
I know, but
And hey, best of luck to your Volunteers this Sunday or Saturday after we record this against the Gators.
Didn't that
You know who I'll be pulling for?
Bengals receiver what's the
Dickens.
Where did he go to college?
I think he went. Was he LSU?
You know who I was thinking is that who's that weird quarterback that had T something?
T. Martin.
T.
went to
Martin.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
He's the one
he
who
was
won the
not very
national
good.
champion.
He wasn't very good.
Yeah, he just got a national champion.
T. Higgins is from Clemson.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I knew it was.
Another orange team.
Yeah. Well, I knew it was the quarterback, either the Bengals or Jaguars, and he
Yeah.
played with.
Yeah.
Lawrence.
We got to see Minshew play a little bit yesterday.
We did.
Yeah, for a couple
Yeah.
downs.
Yep. Jags are 1-0 as of this recording. So hopefully they'll be 2-0 when we record next against the Chiefs.
I mean, Anthony Richardson, for as bad as he was in college, didn't play too bad yesterday.
But the Jags played horrible. The plays were weird. I don't know if they're like saving it for the Chiefs or what, but I thought that was a weird. That shouldn't have been that position. He's not very good,
But a
Richardson.
10-point road win in the NFL is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, but Richardson's bad.
Hey, are we going to talk about popcorn or are we going to
All
talk
right.
about football?
So our topic this week is animal control. We wanted to do that a month or so ago when there was the raccoon trappings, and we bumped that. But now snakes are all the rage, huh? Lots of Facebook posts about snakes, including an epic one by Will Lacey. I don't know Will.
That was
Lacey.
long.
You guys know Will?
I know that was long.
It was long, but I read every word of it, and it was worth it.
I like the person who said, "I'll wait for the Cliff Notes version."
That's good. But so there is a lot of discussion and a great divide here in our community about animals. Should they be spared at all costs?
I
Should
think
they be
snakes and
killed at all
animals are
costs?
two different genres.
How about if you kill an animal, don't post about it?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well,
I mean, I understand to post if you see a snake and you want to know, is it poisonous or not? It's fine.
Yeah.
Do you need to post that, hey, I just decapitated this animal into 50 pieces?
so I'll say, from my perspective, when I first moved down here, I was, freaked out about snakes everywhere, and then I feel like I would attribute a lot of it to Facebook and all the helpful and intelligent folks on there. I think I've learned a lot. I mean, I can right off the bat tell the difference between a water snake and a cottonmouth. I mean, no doubt in my mind anymore. I can instantly tell what a pygmy rattler looks like.
I can never tell because I run away too fast.
Oh, I mean, I don't like snakes, but we have a huge black snake in our backyard, and
Yeah.
our whole family's freaked out about it. I'm like, hey, this is a good snake. I supposedly eats the bad snakes, and
Taking up residence there, you see
yeah,
him repeat.
all the time. He's always in the bushes too, so he's like eye
You
level.
feed him
Well,
Oh, okay.
out there and pet him a little bit.
so I'm mowing the grass, and he's
Just
looking at
watching you.
yeah,
Todd.
yeah. But he's supposedly he's harmless. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, have you tried to pet him?
No, I haven't yet, but I'm every time I see a snake when I'm cutting the grass or something, I can't help but I scream like a girl. I mean, it just comes out.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't live on a preserve.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
see snakes all the time.
Do your dogs roam freely in the backyard?
They do.
Yeah.
And we've,
Never-
knock on wood, we've not had a venomous snake. There's a difference between a poisonous poisonous and venomous are two different things.
Are they?
Or maybe I'm thinking of something
I
different.
think that what you're referring to is most people call them poisonous, when actually the correct word is venomous.
Right. That's exactly what I meant.
So there's a difference between poison
I think he meant
poisonous and
venomous.
venomous, but snakes aren't poisonous.
Venison. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Venison, that's
Venison.
deer meat.
Yeah, and venomous.
Yeah.
You were confused.
Some plants are poisonous.
Right. If you eat them
Yeah, or touch them, I suppose.
or
or smoke them.
Poison ivy.
Or
Yeah.
sniff them.
But you're right, Todd. Snakes are venomous, not poisonous.
So along those same lines, I was just looking at this today. I was perusing what some of you call the Facebook, and I came across a person or somebody was referencing somebody named, or they called the Snake Lady.
Yeah.
And so I reached out to her today. I haven't heard back yet, but
So you stalked her.
yeah, I believe her name is Shasta Soikas. Anyway, she's been given the invite to come on the podcast, and I think that would be fantastic for her to talk a little bit about
Is there a wild boar man?
a wild boar man. Oh, yes, Dan's the wild boar man. Dan the wild boar
Well, let
man.
me point out, Todd, that the avid listener Alan Jones emailed us a day or two ago with the same recommendation that you had the idea of, is reaching out to the Snake Lady to have her on. So
See, I thought she was like an adult star, but apparently it's not. It's like
Not that
somebody
kind of adults.
the Snake Lady.
What kind of
she performed.
kind of websites are you
Yeah.
watching?
Okay. No, I don't think so. I think she just
Tells you what they
corrals
are.
them and
Oh, okay.
disposes of them properly.
You know,
So-
there's a term for that called herping.
is there?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I don't know.
I'm
Okay.
full of
Yeah.
Useless facts.
So let's talk pros and cons of animal control. Does it? I mean, I don't think anybody objects to the wild boars being killed or captured, right?
I mean, everybody says they were here first.
Anyone in the neighborhood have a problem with the wild boar control?
You know, Renee doesn't.
Yeah,
He'll cook
that's
that up.
He sure will.
I would say move them before kill them, but that's just me.
So if you can trap them humanely,
Yeah.
but I think they're not endangered. They're not. You know, if they're overpopulated species,
Then
you know, a lot of places that they want you to kill deer.
Yeah.
You know, there's too many of them.
Yeah, plural of deers.
Deers. That's like in the Everglades. They have the python hunts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they weren't, they're not indigenous
Mm-hmm.
here.
no.
That means that they didn't originate here.
Oh, thank you.
Neither did you.
Thank you.
I did,
Not here.
personally.
Not here.
But alligators, we've seen clearly there is
they're
a
indigenous.
debate about whether those should be ignored or above a certain size. Should they be relocated? Should they be
My opinion is
euthanized?
leave them alone
Yeah.
unless they're aggressive.
Yep, I do too. But
And if you're the idiot that goes over and tries to touch them,
Yeah.
you deserve to get bit.
but you can find an argument in Rivertown on either side of the page. So snakes, poison. Look at me.
There you go.
Venomous?
Just informed you.
Venison?
Venomous snakes. If it's known to be venomous, what should
Chop
you
the damn head off right off of it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Chop it up. Don't
Don't
post
tell
pictures.
anybody.
Chop it up. Dispose of it.
Yeah.
Don't. There's no reason to show how. Look what I did.
Yeah.
Killed this snake.
I mean,
And
it was
then
cotton.
someone goes, "Hey, that was a friendly snake.
Yeah.
Why'd you
That's-
kill the friendly
That's where
guy?
the debate starts. Yeah.
You killed a good
And
guy."
then there's the whole yellow on red as a friend of Ted. What's that thing?
Red on black.
Don't
Friend
come.
of Jack.
Yeah.
Black on yellow, or red on yellow, kill a fellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So I was in bed.
1/6 of one, half dozen of
Half a dozen, 1/6 another.
So maybe a year or so ago, I was in bed 11
Oh.
o'clock or something, and
Oh, no.
11 o'clock.
yeah,
That's early for you.
and my daughter was coming home from work, and Beth had somehow spotted a snake on our porch. So she came and woke me up. Said, "Dan, there's a snake on the porch. You got to deal with it." I'm like, "Well, is it harmless?" And she's like, "No, it's." She recited the red on black, and so I went out there with a shovel and chopped its head off.
You didn't post it on Facebook?
Did not. Relocated it, the dead body
Relocated it.
over to.
That's how you relocate it into the garden.
And I had taken a picture of it before doing that. And then the next day, I zoomed in on the picture.
Wrong color pattern.
Yeah, exactly. So I killed a poor little innocent
Ah,
snake.
That wasn't
you killed
innocent.
The good guy.
That was a snake.
I was defending
guy.
the homestead
Yeah.
as requested by my wife. So
Dominant species.
I did feel bad the next day, but
Why?
because it would have gone away
Would
and
it?
it was harmless.
Would it?
Well, even if it wouldn't have, it was a good one, not a
Maybe
It
you're
would still bite you, though,
yeah, good.
right?
Good.
Who cares
It wasn't
if
that big.
If it doesn't have venom in or not, it still could bite you,
Yeah, that's a fair point. But
right? That's how I look.
Have you heard the song Bath by Kiss?
yes. hmm
What are you going with here?
I just wondered if you.
I heard her calling about a snake, and so I had to go hang. Any other perspectives? Any other animals that are debatable?
I mean,
Cats. People have threatened to kill cats. And
Well, somebody was
in that room.
trapping. What were they? They were trying to catch. What were they trying to catch in that
They were
cave?
trying to catch a cat
And they caught.
because it was a missing cat, and so they were trying
Yeah.
to attract it humanely.
Well, then there's that whole thing
And
with
a
the rat.
raccoon came into the cat trap and was out, according to the original poster, for hours in the heat with no food.
They
or
live
water.
outside. I heard.
And
Nope, not true. Do you ever see them outside?
raccoons.
It's because they're
Where are they? They're
really
inside?
they're really inside people's houses in their attic.
So what came out of that one is that
During the
somebody
day.
had been monitoring the trap, but I guess not frequently enough, and so somebody went ballistic and actually smashed the trap, freed the raccoon.
Well,
So then somebody said, "You owe me a trap," and it went from there.
Wow.
So, it doesn't matter. I've said it before. It doesn't matter what the topic is. There will be both sides of the argument on the Rivertown Facebook. That's for sure. I bet there's some people that are pro Rivertown Strangler.
Well, I know there are.
Yeah.
pro pooping in the pool.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Absolutely. So you guys, Ryan, your stance on animal control is do what you want.
Do what you
Keep
want.
it off
Post
Facebook.
it.
Yeah. Todd, what about you? How would you summarize it?
I've come around on the whole snake thing. I think educate yourself on the snakes, and if they're not, as they say, venomous, or as you say, poisonous, move them along, or keep a black snake in your backyard. I think that's a good thing.
Very good.
Or don't.
Have you heard of somebody had the trouser snake out
In your backyard?
inside
Oh, yeah.
inside the house,
Inside your house?
in the bedroom?
Oh, my goodness.
In the front or in the back?
Was a shovel involved?
No.
Good. Good. But that was probably recognized as harmless. It was allowed to just roam free.
I think first indications were it's a gigantic python, but then they said no.
I saw a video recently.
It's just a baby.
Python that had captured a deer roadside. Did y'all see this?
No.
There was a 2-lane traffic road somewhere rural, and a python had constricted around a deer, and somebody tried to free the deer, and so
A
they were
doe?
smacking it with a big
Female deer.
branch of something, and the python kind of lashed at the person,
Oh.
and so they saw it was working. They hit it again. The python uncurled from the deer and made a half-hearted attempt at the person. The deer ran away, and the python slithered away. I thought it was fascinating.
You've seen this.
I saw a video
Hmm.
on Facebook.
I'd like to see that.
Well, I'll see.
Maybe we can put that up on our YouTube page.
So I don't know if you guys ever follow the OMG It's Wix.
No.
Well, yeah, he's the black guy with dreads who's only in Florida. Caught on my flip phone.
Oh yeah, I have.
But there's a good one where there was a raccoon fighting an armadillo. I was trying to see if I could find it here. Or no, it was a
I've seen a few
no, it
armadillos.
was versus iguana. Sorry.
Have you guys ever seen the Battle at Kruger video?
Kroger? No.
Kruger National Park
No.
in Africa. It's fascinating. It is a pride of lions going after a water buffalo, and then an alligator gets involved when they get too close to the river. It's really fascinating firsthand look at nature. So
Yeah,
Check it out
Let's
sometime.
see what this sounds. We can at least listen to the sound here.
Flip on that thing.
It's a raccoon pulling the iguana.
Lord,
By
I'm
its tail.
having real life Pokemon battles. Only in Florida. I'm just glad I got it on my flip phone. What's going on out here? Flip on that thing. Florida really be having real life Pokemon battles.
thank goodness we are Florida men, huh?
That's right.
Cigar City makes a good beer called Florida Man.
Yeah, you've had it, I'm sure.
I have.
Yeah.
I was originally turned on to IPAs by Shane Gayhagen.
All right. So we ready for the next segment?
I think we are. So up next is going to be our guest, Dean Martelli. Many of you know him from Facebook, where he offers up delicious desserts and soups and lots of other options that he's going to tell us about as he joins us after the break as our guest. So stay tuned for Dean Martelli.
All right, you guys ready for 90s theme songs?
Yes, a new
Gonna have a little
segment.
I
competition.
grew up in the 90s, so I'm ready.
Right. So, all right, we'll start out with.
Tell us what it is before you do.
How do we indicate that we know? Just shout it out.
Yeah, just
shout out.
yell it.
Let's see. You guys should
Shout it,
I
shout
don't
it,
know this one.
shout it.
Yes, more kids. Sanford and Son. Roseanne.
I'm so glad I did not get that one. That woman.
The house was from Evansville, Indiana, at the beginning.
All right. Next one. This one's a little
The
hard.
more you know.
Just did a reboot of it.
Saved by the Bell. Full House.
Oh. St. Elmo's Fire. What the hell? I don't.
Quantum Leap.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Here you go, Dan.
Where's the
You
nerd?
don't have Murder, She Wrote?
Saved by the Bell. 1-1.
You just like Kelly Kapowski. I know you.
I most certainly did.
And you like Slater, too.
If
What
you can get
was
this
the other
one.
one's name? I like
Screech
both of
and
them. Love and Marriage.
Made with Children.
There you go. Oh, you got the lyrics. You just if he wants to play, finish the lyrics.
Yep, that's a good one. Very good show.
Couple more here.
Don't be Shazam in that. Oh. Oh, 90210.
There you go.
Dylan and
That's it.
Wasn't Heather Locklear on that? Or is it Mel?
that was Melrose Place.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues.
Frasier.
There you go.
You're giving him all the old timers.
They're all from the 90s.
And that was Kelsey Grammer singing. Did you know
That
that?
sounded like it.
She is literally the Polaroid of perfection. She has everything and she'll give it to you in a second.
Clueless.
Oh, very good.
All right, last one.
I think I'm killing him.
I think I've lost.
Cheers.
Sounds homey.
Murder, She Wrote.
I'll give you a hint. There were airplanes.
Wings.
I never
Love that show.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
You guys should definitely get.
Sandpiper
This'll be the
Air, Aeromass.
Oh,
Seinfeld. Todd's Dancing Like Elaine.
best sitcom ever.
That's good. Todd, are you a fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The humor is just the same except dirtier.
Yep.
I mean, you can tell that Larry David was really
Yeah.
probably the brains behind all that.
My favorite Curb Your Enthusiasm episode is when they get stuck in the car wash. And then later they wind up at the restaurant opening. And those two scenes tie together in a way that just had me literally rolling on the floor.
But that's how all the Seinfelds.
Yeah.
It started out one way, and then at the very end, it brought it all together. Like the time when Kramer was hitting golf balls into the ocean,
Yeah, that's a classic.
and then it all kind of comes at the end when it.
The sea was angry that day, my friend. Oh, that was fun.
That
Thank
was
you,
fun.
Ryan.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I think Ryan should be in charge of little fun, gimmicky type, fun kind of activities.
I'm up for anything 80s, too.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd beat Dan. You know, I don't remember the 80s very well because I was a little younger, but I think I could take you on. You probably remember things like the Waltons.
Oh, yeah. Good night, John Boy.
And
Hey, you guys remember
Andy Griffith show?
not too long ago when I teased on Facebook about the most frequent complaint of Rivertown that the sheriff had, what we did more frequently than any other, and that turned out to be 911 hangups. So that post got a lot of engagement, right? And one guy was not very happy when he came back a few hours later and said, "Well, what is it?" I don't remember the guy's name.
Yeah.
But, I told him that's what's called the tease in the business. Go listen
Yeah,
to
he
the
wasn't
episode.
happy that we teased.
And I was thinking that if he would have come back even more angrily, I was going to say, "Boy, you must have fired off a strongly worded letter to CBS when you had to wait all summer to find out who shot JR." If you can't wait a few hours to find out
What was that, a sitcom or something back in the day?
Dallas, yeah. You never heard of that?
No.
No, they're a sitcom now. Did you see it last night? 40-0.
Oh, Monday Night Football?
Yeah, that's right. They're a sitcom where they beat up everybody.
No, my mom watched, she watched Dallas on Friday nights, and she watched Falcon Crest, or Knots Landing on Thursday.
Yep, those were the days. Those
Yeah.
were the days.
Dukes of Hazzard was on Friday nights.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right, we going beyond Rivertown.
I think we are beyond Rivertown. We got some music for that, don't we?
We should.
We're martinis. Todd's still drinking.
So slow.
I already had about 4 beers, so.
It's all that cake.
Right, that was a good drink. So, speaking of good drinks, there's a good bar not far from us that I've been to.
The
Randy,
Package
you've been,
Lounge.
right. Todd, you have not been, but I'm surprised because you are a fan of bars, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
could say that.
Get out and about, and you're a huge fan of live music, right?
I am.
Yeah. So you ought to try Iggy's down in the Bartram Oaks Walk, right down from Second Bay, which we know well.
We do know
Right.
well.
So-
The Echo, the home furnishings places there as well. They've got high-end or kind of expensive stuff.
Yeah.
There's a Moon Dog
Yeah.
Hey,
Pizza.
Well done.
hold on.
Yeah. It was either Moon Pie or Moon Dog, and I went with Dog.
15th episode, and he got it
Moon
right.
Dog Pie House.
Always this pathetic.
Is that Harry Potter?
That was Harry Potter.
Oh,
Was it
No,
Harry
that was Gordon Ramsay.
oh.
Douchebag.
I like Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Could be. But Iggy's is a cool place there that has live music Friday and Saturday nights. And I think possibly even other nights of the week. I'm not entirely sure. But I've been there several times to hear bands.
Is that where you heard U2 for the first time?
No, I heard U2 for the first time in the Veterans Memorial
Elevator?
Coliseum.
Why don't you tell us, Todd, where you heard U2 for the first time? I'm sure it was a lot better than Dan's.
Yeah, I was in high school.
So you brought it up, but, U2 really burst onto the scene at Live Aid in 1985. I saw them about 45 days before that in Jacksonville. So, I was an early adopter.
Where was
Think of
Live
it, if
Aid?
you will.
Can we talk about Iggy's now?
Yeah, we can.
Thanks.
But Wembley Stadium and,
Iggy's is
okay.
not near Wembley Stadium.
yeah, you're right.
Wembley
So
Stadium.
Iggy's is a great place, pretty good food. Got a full bar selection.
How's the IPA selection?
As I recall, it's pretty robust. I don't know that I've had an IPA there because, as you guys know, I've started to enjoy IPAs, but they've got a good beer selection, so I'd imagine the
Probably
IPA.
because you have too many IPAs at Second Bay.
Yeah.
Then you go down to Iggy's.
That is exactly what I did last time. Was Second Bay first, and then
Were you solo or was Beth with you?
Beth came and met us at Iggy's for dinner. I think we've already covered that. You've got a real fascination for me doing anything without her, don't you? I explained that. I
I'm
was
just
there with some
envious
buddies
of
for
your short
football.
leash.
I was there for watching some football.
You're just
She
all out and
does not
about,
care about, but she
gallivanting around.
joined us for things that she enjoys.
Hmm.
Socializing with friends.
Maybe I'm envious. I don't know.
You probably are. But check out Iggy's website and see what kind of bands they have there. I don't know that Who Rescued Who is already.
I
is
don't
that
think they've ever
up
played
there.
there. But they are playing this weekend at Nocatee Farmers Market.
Yep. But this sadly will be published after that.
Well,
But-
it sucks to suck.
But you going?
Yeah.
You're going to Nocatee?
What time are they
Going
playing?
to promote our
Come on.
podcast. 10 a.m.
I'll go with you.
In the morning?
No, 10 a.m. at night.
What day?
Saturday.
Hmm.
Think
Hmm.
about it. Think about it.
This Saturday?
It's Saturday.
I give you.
Have an event.
What about Iggy's on the squirt meter?
0. I didn't have any problem with it.
There you go.
You know, there's one thing I found with the squirt meter. This is an interesting fact, if you will.
Can I?
Give me an answer because
Yes.
I'm shitting myself.
Yes.
Very,
That seems
Appropriate.
like that was maybe a setup.
It was.
yeah. Wow, he's waiting for me to reference the squirt meter. But I will say there is a correlation between a few drinks and a relaxed bowel system.
Yeah. Your colon just opens right up.
No, it doesn't. It's not as affected by food that wants to make it. That wants to get
Oh, so you're saying if you got the drinks in there
Yeah,
first,
everything's relaxed.
food comes
yeah,
in
yeah.
and kind of takes care of whatever demons are in.
Yes. That's
Some
exactly.
breaking news as we're recording here. You want to hear it?
Yeah, break it.
Aaron,
Although it's going to be late.
Aaron Rodgers helped off field on first drive of game. Zach Wilson is now under center. for
Geriatric.
Jets.
Patrick, Aaron.
Wow. That is a
This is a good start to the Jets, isn't it?
yeah. That's
Jets.
tremendous disappointment to all the fans of the Jets who expected a big year. Hopefully he'll be okay. So anyway, sorry to
I
interrupt.
thought you were going to.
I would agree with you.
If the game
Todd,
started,
that,
what,
the
40?
squirt meter is related to. There's a correlation, no doubt.
Yeah.
Number of drinks consumed. So
I spent a lot of time
we should do
on
a
the
science
squirt
experiment.
meter. I mean, thinking about it, putting time into it,
That's obvious.
coining the phrase.
Yeah. Have you copyrighted it?
I haven't, but I probably should.
You should look to do.
Probably been copyrighted now.
Squirt meter.
Probably so. So I like Iggy's.
I've never been there.
We should make it a.
We ought to go as
Maybe
a
a
unit.
neighbor. Yep.
As a unit.
Posse.
We are going to
dinner at
Sakura with our
We keep talking.
lovely wives.
And at Iggy's. Yep, that would be a good night out for sure.
Oh my goodness.
For sure.
Crazy group of people.
Absolutely. Those crazy.
Speaking
women.
of Sakura, yesterday I was digging through my stuff and realized I still had that Sakura gift card.
Are you kidding?
No, I still
You know
have
that
it.
You're supposed to give.
Oh yeah, I do.
And you know that they.
No,
sent
we
it across to you
traded.
the other day.
We traded.
What'd I get?
No,
What'd they
I
get?
told him he got my my River Club gift card because he stole my bingo card and won.
So you get the Sakura gift card?
Yeah, I'm going to use it when we all go.
Oh, so I should just
I
keep
thought
it.
it was going to Laura
Laurent.
and Nikki.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
he
traded.
made the
He-
deal.
he took my bingo.
Okay.
He took my bingo card,
Because he probably
Okay.
figured he was never
Yeah.
going to get it.
and then he.
All right. I
'cause-
thought you meant
yeah.
Todd took your bingo card.
No,
Okay.
No.
I did,
All right.
but Laurent did.
Okay. Good. So
So it's
you're even, Steven.
good for the order. Hopefully, I remember to bring it when we go.
You probably won't.
How much? I don't even know how much it was anymore.
That
50
was
bucks or
50,
something.
Yeah, that was 50.
Probably expired.
Nope.
Nope.
Gift cards do not expire in the state of Florida.
Oh, really?
So Iggy's. In fact, I'm going to go look right now see what they're.
What kind of music have you heard there? Like reggae,
No, I've not heard reggae.
like Air Supply kind of stuff.
I've heard bands that do hits from the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Boston.
I've got a fraternity brother who plays there regularly with Project X, and they're pretty good. They play a lot of good stuff.
Any AC/DC?
They may. They
Michael
may.
Bolton.
I've not heard Michael Burton.
Bolton.
Yeah, no.
Michael Burton is a different fella.
My mistake.
John Mayer.
But yeah, they've got. There's a band that played there not long ago called Love Monkey, who I hired for a fraternity reunion last year. That was great. Played.
Hey, the dad bots
70s
play
and
this.
80s stuff. Yeah. Ryan's obviously faster than me. Have you heard the dad bots?
I've not.
So yeah, when you're hearing this, you won't be able to see. But there's Love Monkey again. There's
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yep, I heard Mr. Fancy Pants up there.
I like
I
that.
understand Julia Gulia is quite good.
Dueling piano.
Looks like they got music just about. Well,
We could go every night
most
of the
Mondays, and Tuesday is bingo and
They got an
karaoke.
acoustic open mic.
Monday, Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday they have live music. And Sunday.
Geez, it's a lot of live music.
It is. It is. So, yeah, I recommend it, and I bet a lot of our listeners have been to Iggy's.
We should
and
go
enjoy it.
as a group.
We should. Let's plan that. The weather's about to cool down a little bit. It'll make for a very nice
We've got all three of our
patio.
kind of age brackets. You know, we got Ryan, who's the youngest, and then we've got me, and we've got you. We need to find a group that kind of covers all of those.
Wouldn't be an episode without that reference, would it?
It would not.
So that's what's Beyond RiverTown.
Iggy's.
Yeah. So we close with music there before we go into what's next, Ryan. What
looks
we got?
like
What's next, Ryan?
Looks like the Dad Pods band has about as many followers as we do.
Oh yeah.
Really? Well, we all got. I
Impressive.
was going to say we all got dad bods, but
Yeah.
except for Ryan, he's all cut up.
Whatever. Let's see what this.
And Dan.
I make up for Ryan's cut.
Apparently, you can't listen to their music.
No.
Wow, copyrighted.
So that's Beyond
thank
RiverTown.
Metallica
Check
for
out
that.
Iggy's Grille in the Bartram Oak Walks Plaza. Tell them we sent you, and they'll look at
Tell him we're
I'll
coming.
be like, who? Who sent you?
But that's what we try and do, is do a service to the small businesses in the community.
And give him a squirt meter ranking.
And that's Beyond RiverTown.
Dun, 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 dun.
So Todd mentioned earlier that he is trying to get the Snake Lady Shasta on for a future episode as a guest. But we do have a confirmed guest for our next episode.
Oh, who is it?
It is Roxanne Dewar, in charge of Hallow Crawl. So we are very excited to have her on. We will be publishing that episode on October 11th, I think, right? That's a week and a half before.
You're the one who posted it. You should know.
Yeah, but I get it jumbled up in my head. So
That doesn't surprise me.
after a bunch of After Eight dinner mint drinks,
You had one.
that was after you arrived. But anyway, Roxanne is coming up, so we will be excited to have her hear everything that we know about Hallow Crawl leading into Hallow Crawl 4.
Speaking of Roxanne, can you name all three members of the police?
Gordon Sumner,
Also known as
Sting. There's a Taylor.
no,
Right.
that's Duran Duran.
You sure that one of them's not Taylor?
Andy
Andy Summers, yeah. Okay. And no, I can't name the last one.
Stuart Copeland.
Yeah, shoot, I should have known.
Come on,
Shame
man.
on me. Shame on me. Can you name the four members of U2?
Boner, The Edge.
Okay.
Mike.
Nope.
Andy,
No,
Richard.
no. You
I got
cannot.
2 out of 4.
Do you know the real name of Bono or The Edge? You about had me saying it.
I do like cool names like that. Sting, Bono,
Yeah.
Bono, The Edge.
Bono is Paul Hewson.
Really?
And you know, we were talking about Hallow Crawl and Roxanne.
Oh.
You guys
And
went
The Edge
completely
is
off topic.
David Evans.
Hmm.
And the other two are Adam Clayton and Larry Mullen Jr. Just have
Larry Mullen Jr. is a drummer.
Yes, he is. So yeah. You guys, I think I heard recently, Ryan, your Hallow Crawl costume has arrived.
It is. It's hanging in my closet.
Yeah, I want to ask you what it is.
Just Schnitzel basket.
Have you and Julie decided?
No, we talk about it pretty much daily.
And you can't decide. Just too many options.
Just, she'll throw something else. Say I don't like that. I'll say something she doesn't like it.
Are you going for topical, like recent in the news? Or are you going for
Like a topical ointment.
oracle?
Is it infected?
I mean, your Urban Meyer was inspired because
I mean, that was
timely,
topical.
and it was
Yeah.
perfect for
There you go as a snake.
the way you both look.
And Julie can go as a garden hoe.
Whoa, wow.
What'd you call his wife?
Oh. I like to do timely things. Last year we were contemplating doing Johnny Depp and Amber Heard,
Oh my goodness!
but that's ship has sailed.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah,
But
that would have been good.
yeah,
I don't think there's any pun there.
yeah, he was
Just because
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, but
Okay.
You need to
Yeah.
make the connections. So timely, I don't know what's timely these days. It could be Brett
Monitoring
Brett
the news.
Favre,
I did
or I could be
float
Aaron
the
Rodgers.
idea of me being 6'3", 215-pound Donald Trump in his mugshot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you grow your yar's starting. I did see your hair's starting to grow a little bit. I think you're moving down that road.
I'm getting a haircut in a week or two.
You'd be a good Donald Trump.
should
Mugshot.
reach out and
So Todd is
Grab
looking
those
for
drinks.
Halloween suggestions. Anyone out there
yeah.
Yeah.
listening?
You've got yours, Ryan. Dan, you do not have
I
yours
do not. No,
solidified.
no, I really need to figure it out because every time I mention it to Beth, she's like, "You're the one that comes up with those ideas."
Why don't you go
Well, you came up with one idea.
Brothers?
That'd be good.
Then you can do it for 3 or 4 years in
Yeah.
a row.
It'll last a couple of years.
I candidly admit last year was uninspired, but we didn't have anything better. And so
Pull it out again.
the joke was that we were finally getting around to the warranty requests we took the year before. So there was a little bit of humor in it,
Mm.
just a little.
No one got it though.
Yeah, not even when I explained it to him.
How many posts between now and when Roxanne comes on do you think they'll be asking when the date is?
Which
What's the over under,
we
Dan?
could do an over under. I'm going to go with today is September 11th. I'm going to go with that's
By the time let's do
9.5
by the time she comes on, or by the time it gets
by the time
played?
we record.
Okay,
I'd say at least. Who's gonna keep track of this?
Dan. It's his job. He's the numbers guy.
Are you like the actuary of the group?
He's the human calculator.
Yeah, of this group I am. But I'm sitting across from an engineer. He knows numbers.
Well,
Yeah.
that's yet to be. I mean, I haven't seen that proven out yet. So
Put me on the spot.
I never even got my multiplication. Mul-
Don't do that anymore.
multiplication tables. They don't.
That would be really exciting content if we did like
Flashcards.
9 times 6.
Yeah, that's 54.
There you go.
36.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
What is it?
9 times 4?
9 times 6.
9 times 4 is 36.
What's 9 times 6?
6.
So we should mention the Music Fest that's going to be at the amphitheater on October 7th. That'd be a good time. The Jason Evans Band and a couple of other.
Finally got that pulled off, right?
Opening
There was some hurdles they had to
Yeah.
get over.
That'll be exciting. I'm hoping it'll be a nice sunny day with temperatures in the low 70s.
70s.
Would be
I like
perfect.
that.
Yeah.
Mid 80s, low 70s,
High
high
70s.
70s, mid 80s, low
But
90s.
I love fall. That's the night after the Bartram Trail IMG football.
All right.
Excuse me.
You're just getting choked up.
Which I would like to go see. I bet that'll be a big crowd. So,
We were at the Bartram game past Friday.
yeah, their first home loss in I don't know how
Yeah,
long.
maybe I shouldn't go
Thanks
again.
to you, yeah.
Mm.
There you go. That's why they lost.
Way to go. So, but this is a great time of year. Again, Ryan, good luck to your volunteers. Todd,
Right.
good luck to your Cornhuskers to beat anybody. If that'll happen or not.
It may not happen.
Probably not.
Same new coach, same
Yep.
result.
So that's episode 15.
In the books.
Thank